Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. And here's SGA. Pass to Holmgren. Caruso outside. Back to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Well, Grant, this is the third season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid.
SGA deciding where to go with it. Out to the right wing. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Just 5 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Got to push him farther out than this.
Right side Johnson. Rejected by Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with the triple. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. 4-point game. To the inside. It's stolen by SGA. Pass to Holmgren. Sarr pulls it in. Outside Johnson. And Williams over to help. To the paint. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
From deep, Johnson. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Now here's SGA. Outside, Williams. Shoots over Siakam. Top of the key jumper, no good. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. I asked him if he's focused on a particular player in the opposing lineup, and Coach stressed the message he delivered to his team about Pascal Siakam. It was simple. Don't bite on his spin move. He doesn't want his guys falling for Siakam's tricks in the low post. Guys?
Allie, thank you. Williams with the screen. The baseline J. And it's Holmgren missing. Wizards trail by 4. Siakam, right side. Right side, Caldwell Pope. From the arc. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. .146 left in the first quarter. Nembhard outside. Clock at 6. Washington needs to get off a shot. He buries it from 3.
Well, this is something Nembhard's working hard to become consistent at, knocking down shots from distance.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Well, Grant, when it comes to exciting young guards who can really fill it up, Trey Johnson's name has to come to mind.
Yeah, no question about it, B.A. This kid can score in a variety of ways, and his confidence is what makes him so dangerous in this department. And what separates Johnson from most rookies and many veterans is his jump shot. I mean, it is pure and it's lethal.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No points so far. The Thunder with another miss.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
44 seconds left now in the first quarter. Lets it go from deep. Sorber. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Johnson. Here's Sarr. Nembhard for three. He drops it from range. Nembhard's got 6 points.
Well, Andrew Nembhard steps into that in good rhythm. Nice catch and shoot opportunity.
And that one's good. SGA.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's Washington. They're up by 3. And we'll get the set.
Washington, 13.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Washington.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Yes, it's good. Mitchell's got his first 2 points. In today's game, it seems like running a good offense can come down to getting favorable switches, Doris.
It does, B.A. You see so many of the great teams, those competing for championships. What is their primary goal on offense? Find the weakest target defensively and go at them.
Stolen by Wiggins. Outside Joe. Gets the 3 to fall. Joe's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Back to you guys.
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder?
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
The drive by Mitchell, and Hartenstein gets it to go.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Big-time slam by Siakam.
6'9" with excellent elevation. No trouble at the cup for Siakam.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece. He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Outside Carrington. Back to Davis. Pass to Shepard. And there's the call on Aaron Wiggins. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. It's tipped. And stolen by Hartenstein.
Picture-perfect execution on the double team. No problem stripping the ball away.
And there's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And it's Washington with the ball. They trail by 6. And they call an illegal screen here.
They're just handing the game over with all the turnovers this quarter. You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Hartenstein. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Inside. Here's Davis. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
When Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
Down low. Here's Hartenstein. Rebound, Anthony Davis. And so Davis will bring it up for the Wizards. 6-point game. Following this game, they host the Magic. And that's a one-game homestand for the club.
Yeah, talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. AD is towards the top of that list.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Both teams will make substitutions. 1:02 left to play in the first half. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Nembhard.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Pass to Caruso. Outside Jones. Now Nembhard. Siakam the screen. Back to Nembhard. Kicks it out to Siakam. Shot clock at 5. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I think what's probably surprised me the most about Pascal Siakam is how prepared he is to be the primary scorer for an excellent team in the NBA. This guy has shown no hesitation.
Holmgren outside. To the inside. Here's Williams. Kicks it out to Holmgren. It'll count. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Thunder out in front, up by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
You can't have that type of miscue in this moment, in this game. You have to be on the same page.
The Wizards with a lead. Johnson with it. Pass to Sarr. Outside Johnson. Now here's Caldwell Pope. And here's Nembhard. Puts up a 3. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. And how about the Thunder? Doris, last season, bringing home the first major professional sports title in the state of Oklahoma.
And what a fan base they have celebrating this historic achievement. And you think about the way this roster was built. Through smart draft choices, through player development, and through a young, brilliant basketball coach. This team remains young, they're united, they're together, and it could be the first of many.
Outside Johnson. And there's the drive. Here's Sarr. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. 90 seconds into the second half now. 2 on the clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. They set the screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander sinks a big one.
Boy, delicate touch on that floater by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's pretty.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Siakam the screen. And then Siakam with the jam.
Well, there's a quickness to Siakam in pick and roll action. This guy's so fast and hard to contend with as the roll man.
Dort outside. Pass to Williams. It's tipped. And they get it back. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. deciding to change it up. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Just 4 to shoot. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The focus from Holmgren there.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Here's Sarr. There's the drive. And stolen by Caruso. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Pass to SGA. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Puts up a deep three. Rebounded by Johnson. Washington trailing.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now Johnson. Going inside. Pass to Jones. Yep, count it. Jones has got his first points of the game.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now Sarr defending. Williams from long range. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. The Wizards making a switch here. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. It's stolen. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can score it, so you have to respect it. That sets up his passing game. What a pretty delivery.
As to Sarr. Fires the three. Outside Jones. The three is up. The Thunder with the rebound. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Now Jones. Back to Carrington. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Sarr. Here's Shepard. Blocked by Wallace. Shepard, that's good. Thunder leading by 5. Here's SGA. Jacks up a 3. SGA knocks down a 3. To the paint. Jones from outside. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Oklahoma City finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And here's Mitchell. To the middle. Hartenstein, no good. Wizards trail by 8. Johnson for 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
And you can tell Johnson enjoys toying with defenses and pick and rolls. Just taking what they give him.
Mitchell with the ball. And Davis picks him up defensively. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Davis a screen. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, and what a slam by Johnson. I like when he goes up with aggression.
Outside Mitchell. There's a screen. Back to Wallace. Takes the 3. They get it again.
Well, this is what Isaiah Hartenstein does, right? He just keeps working on the glass. both ends. Nicely done.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Davis. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul of the game. And timeout is called by Brian Keith. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keith was saying to the team. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of...
Oh, Chad Holmgren, unreal! Wizards trailed by 9. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Davis a screen. Washington moving the ball around. AD doing what he does.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Holmgren. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. They set the pick. SGA fires. 20 feet away and no problem.
I'll tell you, he comes out of the locker room and all of a sudden he's a different guy.
Now here's Johnson. Davis a screen. The three is in.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Now Holmgren. Stolen by Davis. Siakam, right side. Outside Johnson. From downtown. Wow, Siakam showing the range.
Pascal Siakam. Improvement, yes. Big-time player, no doubt.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. He got it.
Maybe the most predictable player on the floor in this moment. SGA with a big-time delivery.
Davis. Jams it home.
What an emphatic bucket by Davis. This is a guy who never backs down or gives up.
Now pass to Williams. Davis pulls it down. The Wizards trail by 3. Oh, got a piece of it. Caruso with it. Siakam covering. Now Johnson. Here's Siakam. Now Johnson. 6 to shoot. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Oh, man. He plays with a relentless motor. In clutch time, too. Davis always wants the ball in his hand.
Yeah, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, by virtue of skill and temperament, so ready to deliver in these moments.
Now Johnson. Now Davis. Nembhard fires. It's good! It counts at the buzzer!
Buzzer beater!
Wow. The winner at the buzzer. It doesn't get any better.
You couldn't dream of a more dramatic finish. 3 points right as the buzzer sounds. This is a ball game people will be talking about for quite some time.
So it's a narrow victory for the Wizards, pulling out the W. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.